Hi everyone, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up Independent Demonstrator from Kansas, and today we are going to be working on the week 4 card for the Painted Harvest stamp set. We do have Monday we have one more card made with the Ribbon of Courage stamp set, and then we will be starting the November online card class in November, and that will be Night in Bethlehem. Let me grab that real quick. You would think I could have everything ready before we start, but that'd be too easy. Here we have it, the Night in Bethlehem stamp set, and we will be using this for the November card class. If you are interested, RSVPs are due by tomorrow. So just let me know that you would like this, and I will get your cards kit ready and send them out to you as soon as I have payment. And we are doing actually my favorite thing, which is to use a stamp set for more than one season. And so we are making a Christmas type card today using the Painted Harvest stamp set. And in fact, it is going to be a Christmas card here because I'm going to use Christmas stamps for the inside of the card. Here it is, the Painted Harvest stamp set. If you haven't seen it or used it before, here it is. And so I'm going to flip the camera down and we will get started. All right, I'm going to put my card over here for a moment so I can use it for reference, and then I will show you the parts that I have out and ready. I have the Whisper White card base, and I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and cut it in half hot dog style to make it 4 1/4 by 11. And then when folded, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So there is my card base. And then I have pre-cut the pieces from the Floral Boutique, maybe? Is that what the designer series paper is called? I don't remember. That's terrible. But here is the Berry Burst. It is all the different patterns in the new in colors. And so there are the roses on one side, or what I call the wallpaper pattern on the other. And I plan to use the wallpaper pattern for this one. And so I will go ahead and adhere the designer series paper with the multi-purpose liquid glue. Get that done first, and then we're going to stamp our wreath on a separate piece of Whisper White paper. And I'm all where I would like things to be. So you are more than welcome to get out a ruler, to use the lines on your graph paper, whatever it is you would like to do, if you would like them more lined up than eyeballed. But I have found, for me, I just like to eyeball things. And that's partly why I like the multi-purpose glue, because it gives me a minute to scoot things around a little bit and get them done that way. Okay, so I'm going to grab parts of the sunflower, which is what we're using to make our wreath. And we will be stamping on a scrap of Whisper White paper, and then we'll be using the Big Shot here in a minute. So I'm going to stamp off and then stamp another one. Okay. And I'm going to grab my Stampin' Scrub with my spray so that I quickly can get this clean and get the second part. This is a 2-step stamp set, and so you can get texture and dimension and more than one color if you choose. I'm choosing to use the Tranquil Tide for both pieces of this wreath, but I'm not going to stamp off this top part. I'm going to use the full color. So, trying to line it up a bit. Alright, and that is the full Tranquil Tide. Now we'll go ahead and clean that up and put it away. And I'm looking for my little dots, and they have jumped up on my sentiment. So I'm going to put them on a size A stamping block. This is my favorite size to use with things that are small. And then I am going to get the Berry Burst ink pad, and we're going to put some berries on our wreath. Just randomly going to stamp some berries. Close that off and clean up my berries. And then it will be time for me to get out the Big Shot. And we are going to be using these stitched shapes, the Thinlit die. And we're using a square shape to go around and frame this wreath. So I'm going to grab my Big Shot. I've already put the magnetic base plate on so that my framelit will stay where it's supposed to and actually frame my wreath. I know I had, there it is. I was going to say, I knew I had that one out, but I have a lot of my Christmas ones out as well. I am working on some Christmas projects. Speaking of that, if you are not part of my email list and you would like to receive some 12 days of Christmas project ideas, go ahead, or 12 weeks of Christmas, you should go ahead and sign up to be on my email list, because every week from the first week in October until Christmas week, I am sending out a 12 weeks of Christmas, a different project each week. It might be card, it might be some gift wrapping, but it has the steps for how to create that project as well as the items that I used. There is my wreath in the frame, and I'm going to go ahead and put my big shot down for now. Knocking everything down for now. Put my stitch shaped framelit back so that I don't lose it. Then I'm going to finish up some stamping on the inside of the card. I think I plan to use the Merry Pattern set, which is an host exclusive stamp set that is only available through October 31st for any type of order $350 or more before tax and shipping. So if you want this stamp set, you should hurry and get your order in before next Tuesday. You want to give me a call, contact me. It can be a party. You can get some orders from friends and family. I do have some openings for online parties. We can do that. Or you can place a personal order, $350 or more, and you can get this exclusive host set that will not be available after next Tuesday. But we are going to use couple of stamps out of here. I'm going to grab the branch first. Just pick it up, and then I'm going to be using the Tranquil Tide. And I've not ever used it before. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp on my grid paper to make sure that the whole image is stamping. And then I'm just going to put a branch or two up in the top. Okay, and I will put my Tranquil Tide ink away. Clean up that stamp and get out Merry Christmas. If you have a hunter in your life, you really might want to consider this stamp set, because there are, it's a two-step stamp. There's an outline and something for the interior, or they both stand alone. We have some pretty cool reindeer on there. Also, some Christmas candles with different patterns that you can use on them. Okay. Stamp it on here first to make sure the whole stamp is ready to go, and then get a little extra ink off, stamp it right in the middle, and there we have the inside of our card today. Just some very simple branches, and it says Merry Christmas. Now we'll finish getting the stamps cleaned up and put away. And grab some dimensionals, and we will get the wreath attached to the front of the card. And one in the center. Knocked my trash can over a little bit ago, so I will just put my dimensional backings up here for now. And I will put my wreath right there. And I don't have any more Berry Burst itty bitty ribbons, so we are using Tranquil Tide on this one. I'm trying to decide if I want it at the bottom or over here on the side. I think we'll just make it completely different and put it there on the side. So here we have today's project. It's the wreath made with the Painted Harvest stamp set. And then there's the inside of the Christmas card. Let me flip you back up for a second. Alright, I will see you back here on Monday at 2 o'clock Central Time to do the final card with the Ribbon of Courage stamp set. And this card uses lots of different colors, so it does not have to be for one specific kind of something you need a support ribbon for. You could use it for many different things because there are lots and lots of different colors. So I will see you back Monday, and next month, which, believe it or not, is next week, we will start doing the Night in Bethlehem stamp set. Let me know by tomorrow if you would be interested in playing along, and I will get your card making kits ready. I will see you next week. And just to let you know, in November there are 5 Thursdays, so we will not be having a class on Thanksgiving Day, but we will have classes the 3 Thursdays before Thanksgiving and then the one after. So I will see you all on Monday and then on Thursdays in November. Bye.